All right, just waiting for the gate. And we are good. Hey, everybody. Good morning on a Saturday morning. Welcome to another edition of the Jedi Academy, the Q&A show for Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, where we bring the best and the brightest as soon as they wake up and get some coffee and get their butts in here and talk about and answer all your questions about Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. This is a Q&A show we've been doing for a very long time. A lot of varies in there. And really, it's just a Q&A show. You have questions about Star Wars Galaxy Heroes, we'll have a panel, hopefully. If not, I'll do it. I'll answer all of the questions as best I can. And this is a chance for you to hit us up and help you with any questions you might have about the game or anything like that. It's a Q&A show. It's interactive. That's the way we like it. And so the way it works is pretty simple. If you have a question you want to pose to myself or somebody on the panel, if they ever wake up, is real simple. Put your question into the chat and then we will scoop it up and answer it in order that they come in. Now there is a format that we use for this, just like with most RSG, well, all the RSG streams. If you have a question, put in the chat, but make sure you put the word question for your actual question statement. We use Nightbot as a filtering tool. We use a filtering word. And simple, we just use the word question. So put the word question, then your actual question statement. That helps me scoop it up, and that helps me identify it, and that helps me get it out so I can read it. Most times, 99% of the time, we get through all the questions, no problem. It's not a big issue. We do have those busy weeks and weekends where there's a lot going on, and sometimes we extend Jedi Academy, and we still don't get to all the questions. So if you have a question, pop it in. If for some reason we don't get your question, 99% of the time, just like us, we will. Your question might get answered by someone else that's asked a question, but don't be afraid to ask a question. Anything goes. If you're not sure about something, just ask. And get your questions in. Also, it's YouTube, so I got to give the spiel. Make sure you hit the thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, all that kind of stuff, because it's important. If you want to see the channel grow and help support us in what we're doing here at Reality Skewed Gamers, feel free to do that. The schedule for today is we'll be doing the Jedi Academy. Of course, there's no Conquest this week. There's no JC. It's been a very nice, smooth, easy week. Boy, let me tell you. Oh man, it's been so nice. It's been a really nice little break from everything because it was been so just absolutely ridiculous. Last week and just the last couple weeks, last month and a half, I would say it's been just bonkers, like how much has been going on. So it's been very nice, very smooth, easy. But we'll have this show today, and then tonight we will have the Jedi Academy. Not the Jedi Academy, the Dungeons and Dragons on Twitch. So, and that'll be over on the Twitch channel. That'll start at 8 Eastern, 7 Central. So feel free to check that out. Let's see here. Hold on, I just got a message with something. Someone just tagged me in something I had to respond to. I'm always getting hit in Discord. And don't be afraid not to hit me in Discord. Discord link is down below. If you guys want to hit that Discord link, feel free and join our Discord. And you're more than welcome to message me anytime. People do it all the time. Now, as I always say, I may not respond immediately, but most times I do. But sometimes I'm busy, and if I don't respond to you right away, I will respond to you. So if people ask me all the time about, hey, what should I do with this mod? What do you think of this? What do you think of that? I'm working on this. What do you think? If I can't catch them on the stream when we're doing it. So, yeah, absolutely. Feel free to message me. I mean, we're here to help one another, right? This is what we do in this community. So feel free to do that. Okay. Sorry, I'm still messaging someone in Discord here. Just got message blasted here. Okay. All right. All right. So, sorry, I'm busy doing stuff in the background. So get your questions in, and we will get those scooped up. I hope everyone's having a great Saturday morning. Well-deserved weekend. As another show note, after the Wednesday night stream on Wednesday, I will not be streaming unless it's GAC for that 4-day weekend. It's Thanksgiving next week here in the U.S., so Thanksgiving, definitely not streaming. Friday, if I do GAC, it'll be that day. But I probably be Friday night because I'm going to be busy all weekend. It's a holiday weekend. It kicks off the holiday weekend. It's a big deal in my family, and we're going to be busy doing stuff. So I am going to be balls to the wall doing stuff. So don't plan on seeing me too much during that weekend. There'll be no D&D. There'll be no Jedi Academy. There'll be none of that stuff because I'm going to be busy doing holiday things. And also in the future, Christmas falls on the weekend too. Not streaming at all Friday, Saturday, or Sunday again that day too. So I'm getting lots of messages. Oh, goody. But I hope you're always having a good Saturday morning. As I said, it's been a very chill week. I mean, we got Dash Rendar. Of course, we know about Starkiller. We're probably expecting another Rowdy, good morning, Ranger. Mara Jade is referenced in the App Store. Please confirm all you know. I am just now getting messages on this. I'm trying to figure out what the hell's going on here. So can't really say anything about it right now because I'm trying to figure out what the hell's going on. So bear with me a second. As soon as you said that, I literally, Rowdy just started getting getting this. Yeah, people are messaging me that image right now, Roddy. I'm looking at it right now. Huh. And it looks like that's in iOS. Yeah. So it looks like it's in the iOS. Shit. Yeah, confirmed, Roddy. It is in the iOS App Store. I'm looking at it. It's got it in there. It says Legends Return Star Wars Galaxy Heroes is adding. This is the correct image. Yeah, under Don't Miss These Updates. So it says Legends Return for Star Wars Galaxy Heroes is adding Mara Jade, Starkiller, and 3 other beloved characters from the franchise comics and games. It's part of a 6th anniversary celebration that offers a conquest, easy mode, and free gift for everyone. All right. Well, shit.
Wait, what? They have Mara Jade listed in the Play Store.
Yeah, I just literally, Calvin, and good morning to you, sir. So this is what I'm
Good
getting.
morning.
I literally, got the Jedi Academy started, and I'm just getting bombarded, because, I'm a tester and everything. I'm getting bombarded in Discord and other places, saying, have you seen this? Like, yes, I have now, by everyone. So I know about it, guys. You don't have to send me any more images. I've got this image in here. Trust me, I've been hit with it enough. So, but yeah, it is confirmed that is in the iOS App Store. I don't know. Just verifying something here real quick.
I feel like these type of leaks happen all the time. We'll see you be like, we're going to be hush-hush about something, and then Disney will be like, hey, guess what character is coming to that game over there? And they'll be like, freak, now we have to tell everyone.
Well, usually that happens. So, I've been in the background and stuff. That usually happens a day right before they're getting ready to do it because Disney wants some kind of like to push their stuff. So sometimes they will get an exclusive or something first on it. I think that's intentional, right? Not 100% on that, but I think that's pretty intentional, right? So, yeah, someone can put that in the general Discord. It's a legit thing. I had to confirm it first, right? So, as far as I'm concerned, yeah, it looks legit, man. Everything I'm seeing here says this is legit. So, huh?
Well, we now know half of all. We don't know half of the requirements.
Shit.
Man, they're really all aiming for like the same time period.
I can't answer that.
I know nothing, so I'm going to speculate.
You speculate the hell out of stuff there, Calvin, because I can't say a word right now.
Because they're all like in they're all around like the legend, not just Legends, but like the Legends Empire time. Like all three of the characters so far really fall around somewhere around the original trilogy. It's not like they're picking one random one from the Old Republic and one from the prequels or something like that. They're all around the Empire, which really makes Kyle Katarn sound like he's happening already.
Yeah, that's one way of looking at it.
Sorry,
I get expand at the moment. I get expand like crazy, dude. People are like, "Is this true?"
I don't expect you to be able to make comments, but I'm just me thinking out loud. But honestly, I don't know. She's a big deal, though. Like,
yeah, I know all the characters.
Star Killer.
I don't know what the hell iOS is doing or how this is going on.
I feel like this was something that they had pre-programmed or something like that. And
yeah, but they're supposed to. They're supposed to. Yeah, before any character comes out, they're supposed to wait, right? But this is upcoming stuff. So either this was approved and they're doing this, or this was not approved, and unless they had.
I feel like this was like miscommunication. Like they originally were gonna do Mara first, and they decided to do Dash, and this got left by the wayside.
From what I know in testing. No, that's not the deal. This is definitely some kind of screw up, as if I'm reading this correctly. Not that I'm confirming Mara Jade's coming into the game. God damn it! Oh, fart.
Well, I'm guessing she was number 2 anyways, because maybe I'm wrong, but what's his face? Was it Crumb or Doja? Either Crumb or Doja said they were the most. Actually, no, it's a lie. Never mind. They said that they were most excited for the middle one that's going to come out. So maybe this wasn't next at all. It is now.
God damn it! God damn it, iOS.
Glad to be here with you during.
Yeah. This has been horrible. I'm getting just blitzed right now.
Happy Saturday morning to you.
Just the perfect storm where I am, happen to be on doing the Jedi Academy, pretty much the only streamer that's a tester. God damn it. Oh my God. Well, that's.
1 second, I gotta flip my pancake.
Yeah, I would flip your pancake too, yeah. Yeah, damn it. So hi, good morning everybody. Shit. God damn it. Yeah, I am really getting blitzed. Oh boy. All right, look, folks. I can't confirm anything. I can't confirm the story. I can't confirm anything like that. I can't give you official comments on this, guys. I just message CG and say, "What the F? Houston, we got a problem here. What is this?" So, but yeah, I can't confirm or deny this. So I can't give you a comment either way. I'm just really disappointed that iOS is doing something like this. I'm just wondering what the hell's going on. I'm going to try and find some answers on this, because that's Good God.
And they wonder why people took away. Wait, who had the play points? Oh, that was Google.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Google.
this is Apple's revenge for Google having the Apple play points for as long as they did.
I mean, honestly, it could be something that they were given permission on. You know, I mean, I
I
don't
feel like
know.
this was like some type of miscommunication though. Like this isn't. This does come off as a whoopsie, which isn't good.
No, it is. It's not. It's not good if that's the case.
At least
Yeah,
it was only a marquee character. I mean, like Mara Jade's a big deal, but
that's a big deal, man.
it's not like
Saying something
they
like that.
accidentally ruined the character for the puzzle, and then the puzzle was worthless.
Yeah, you know, Crumb and his puzzles, man.
Yeah, they're freaking good.
Yeah, I mean, I was, God. So, yeah, I mean, last night I was working my ass off on testing. So, as I said, I'm enjoying testing. Testing's been a lot of fun. It's been a blast, but it's been a lot of work. So, and then with the recent there was problems with the recent, the game with the new launch and stuff. It's kind of the same thing with the test. The test is still the game, so there were some issues there that I had to get around to.
Like buggy and stuff.
Yeah, I was getting like the same thing. People were getting black screens, things of that nature. So, and I had to go and figure that out. So, so just working on stuff. But but now we got it fixed. So I was able to get back in there and get my ass in there and start testing some stuff. Rowdy, do not feel bad at all, man. You're just asking a legit question, man.
Oh yeah, I mean this is gonna blow up on an Arnold video no matter what. In like
Yeah,
30
Arnold,
minutes,
of course,
so.
he's gonna wake up and be like, oh yeah. So, I literally cannot confirm this for you.
Yeah, this is nobody's fault, but iOS's or whoever told iOS to do this.
Yeah. Okay,
My pancakes are looking real good.
I bet they are. It's funny. Everyone that's awake for the test folks are like, "Oh, Ranger, you poor bastard."
You had to be the one online when this hit.
The one, right? When this hit. Rowdy, but yeah, Rowdy, don't ever apologize for just asking. You see something you want to ask. That's a legit question, man. You had nothing to apologize for, brother. I ain't mad at you. Never will be. Oh, Christ. Well, welcome to the Jedi Academy. What do you guys want to talk about? Oh, shit in the basket. Oh, damn it. Oh, boy. Yeah. No, Rowdy, you're cool, man. Boy. So, well, let the speculation begin. Well, Calvin, I still got a couple other characters that have not been released pre-launch. Oh boy. Christ. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Tilo. Good morning, Mr. Bones. Good Mr. Nathan H. Tilo Mad, Whittle73, Skywalker.
I know you can't say anything, Ranger, but I'm telling you, like, and you can't say anything. But this all really looks like these old, like, Empire era characters. So Kyle Katarn is another one. I can't figure out who the last one is, though.
No one's gonna get the last one.
Because, like, if I had to put money, down, I would have told you Mara Jade.
Okay, so
like,
you say Mara Jade, you say Kyle
Katarn.
Katarn. Who do you think the last one is?
I really don't know.
Yeah, no one will guess it.
Well, if we were back in time and like you told me Star Killer, but you didn't tell me the other four, I wouldn't know Dash. Like I would have had to Google like famous legend characters from Empire era, and Dash might have been top 10. I don't know.
Yeah, oh yeah, he's top of the list. And we actually did the lore thing on Thursday that Mort's going to cut and put as a lore video, and we're going to try to do that every Thursday. But we obviously not next Thursday because it's Thanksgiving. I'm sorry, I'm going to be in a coma. So
food coma.
Oh yeah, food coma is going to be legit, bro.
Food coma.
But yeah, I think I'm going to do Star. The next one I'm going to do is Star Killer. So we'll go into Star Killer. But we got into Dash and covered where he comes from, the game, and that whole series of Shadows of the Empire and where he came from and where he fits into the lore and the canon. And it was cool because Mort doesn't know any of that. He's like, what's the difference between legend and canon? And so I explained that to him. It was a fun conversation. So yeah, if you haven't seen that out, check that out. Darth Bane.
Do you guys go mostly into video game, or do you go into go into like the books as well? Because I thought
everything.
All right, you can tell me now, and maybe I should just watch this.
Yeah, no, I don't mind telling you. I mean, I covered what Shadows of the Empire covered, right? So Shadows of the Empire was a game that came out on the N64, right? But it also contained a novel,
I played
comic.
It.
You know, it was something that LucasArts pushed and started in 1994 and then pushed out in 1996, right? And it takes place between episode 4 and episode 5 and episode 6. Yeah. So it takes place. You actually start off in Hoth, and then I covered Dash's background, why he was, his family, where he came from, his biography, because it's kind of told in the story when you play the game a little bit, right? The other stuff's covered in.
Does he appear at all in the other media for Shadows of the Empire? Or is it only the game? Because I'm playing the game right now.
No, he appears in the other stuff. Yeah,
okay.
He's mentioned because you remember he does stuff with Luke and Lando and all this other stuff, right? So I mean, he's in Leia. Because remember he goes after Han Solo and with Lando and does a whole bunch of other stuff, right? And he's in some of the media here and there outside of that, because he was such a popular character. So yeah. Is there any way to reset an account or start over on iOS? Nicholas Boyd. Jeremy, who is this Mar Jade fella? Is he done sort of pilot or something? Jeremy, I don't know if you're trolling or not, but if you're legit don't know who Mar Jade is a character from the Legends line of lore for Star Wars, right?
I would say she is the biggest deal or the most important Legends character that has not made her way into canon yet. Yeah.
So
she's Thrawn level important.
So she starts off as she's a Force user. She is the Emperor's hand. She is her Emperor Palpatine's girl, right? When he needs
Asajj Ventress to his Dooku.
Right. She is legit, right? She's an assassin. She does what she's told. Before the Emperor dies, he gives her a command, kill Luke Skywalker. He gets into a whole story where she starts interacting with Luke. I'm not going to spoil if you want to read the books, but eventually something happens there. Then her and Luke's relationship develops. She actually becomes a Jedi in his new Jedi Academy. They get married, right? They have a baby. Ben Skywalker in the books and fascinating stuff. This is how badass she is. This is how badass Mara Jade is. In the books, the Legends book, the Vushan Vong, which is an alien race, comes into the galaxy, right, and invade, and they're legit, man. And
they're canon now, but their name is completely changed.
What are they calling them now?
The Grisks.
The Grisk? That's a stupid name. It's the Vushan Vong. Come on.
Or am I thinking of the Ujan Vong? Are those the same thing?
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay,
well, the Vushan Vong are the ones that, they scar themselves. All their technology is organic, right? So everything they use.
Yeah. They're the ugly looking guys.
Oh yeah. That's intentional too, because their gods that they worship are, then they make themselves intentionally look like certain gods, right? God of war, God of death, that kind of stuff. And they're all about, it's a warrior class. But yeah, this is how badass she is. So you have this invasion, right? Mara Jade is prego, right? And she's fighting them. She's like 6 months pregnant, and she's fighting these guys. I'm like, God damn, Mara Jade. Kicking their ass too. It wasn't like she was just struggling. She was kicking their ass as she was prego. That's how crazy Mara Jade is, man. I remember reading that in the comic, like, are you prego? Are you kicking their ass? Oh my God. Mara Jade is legit, man. Oh my God. I love, she is my, outside of Revan, she's top character that I adore in the books, man. Is it the Grisk? Dollar saying that in the chat. That's so stupid. I'm not calling them the Grisk. It could always be the Vong. God damn it. The Grisk is a stupid name.
I only know that because I read the Thrawn trilogy, and they're
I didn't make that connection, man.
Apparently they're like the big enemy of the Chiss, and when I went to go, look up stuff online, they're like, oh yeah, they were the enemy of the Chiss and Legends as well. They just changed their name for whatever reason.
Oh, for Christ's sakes. God damn it. Why, Disney? You know, God damn it. Oh, the Vong that's a cool name. You can call him the Krisk. The Chiz fit into Krisk. Stupid.
I would like for someone to explain to me why Disney or whoever, maybe this is actually pre-Disney. Actually, I think it was. Yeah, this is pre-Disney, so I think I just answered my question. Okay. But in the Clone Wars, they have to refer to Korriban as Morban.
That's something Lucas did himself, and I don't understand it. I
think it was because
Korriban.
He wasn't responsible for Korriban, so he didn't want to use it or something like that, which is now nothing matters because Disney owns everything, so they can call whatever they want.
Yeah.
That was pre-Disney.
Yeah, that was George Lucas himself. I'm like, why do you? I mean, I guess over time the planet's names can change. I mean, of course, like Coruscant was not.
It's a pretty good excuse.
Yeah, it's not called Coruscant. It was called something else, right? Because of the Empress and stuff. Arnold Notification, you called it. Yeah, it just dropped the video. Of course he did.
Oh yeah, I mean, props to the guy. Like as a content creator, he gets stuff out super fast.
So,
and I'm sure he has people who message him.
Yeah, I'm sure he gets messages like, "Hey, did you see this?" So, Nathan, he says, I ignore the newer books. I tried reading the new Thrawn books and did not like it. Oh, I liked them a lot, man. I thought they were really good. I liked them
quite, especially the second book.
Yeah, the second book was really good.
First and third one were pretty good, but the second book, like I would venture to probably read that again. I'm trying to read the Ascendancy one right now, and I'm not gonna lie, it's a harder read.
Yeah. But Fallen Star, some of the canon books that have come out in the comics, some they've been hit and miss, right? There's like any series. So even the Legends books, I can tell you, there are some that are really
especially
phenomenal.
the Legends book. There were some that were just
crap. Yeah. And some of the it was mainly the one-offs. Some of the one-offs were phenomenal. Some of the one-offs were like, why am I reading this? It's like what the hell? But when you got to like those story arcs, like what was the Vong or the stuff with Abeloth, it was like, oh my God, this is unbelievable. I couldn't stop reading. I was like, what happens next? Jesus Christ. Talk about a character I'd love to see come in the game, Abeloth. Woo, let's get the Celestials in here. That would be funny. Father,
we need the whole Force wielder faction.
Oh yeah. If you guys don't know who Abeloth, just look her up. I'm not going to sit here and spend 25 hours telling you who Abeloth is. She's the most powerful thing I've ever seen in Star Wars. Oh my God. Dollar says, so we got Dash, curse word, Mara. Who's the last one? Pot stirred. Oh, I know who all of them are. I'm just not saying the damn word. Apparently iOS.
My money's on Kyle Katarn. I feel like that's a shoo-in at this point. The last one I really don't know.
If you had to take a stab, what do you think?
I would have to Google stuff. Like I don't know enough characters specifically from this time period. Like I knew a lot of legend stuff from the prequel era, like about Darth Plagueis or whatever, but I just don't know. I don't know enough.
It's gonna be good. All right. Well,
Mara Jade's a big deal, though.
Yeah, just a little bit. Neil McVenom says, question, do you think Nev had to clean up an accident when he saw Mara Jade was the next release? LOL. Probably.
I hope
Not that I'm confirming or denying that she's coming into the game, but just
iOS is.
iOS is saying that, so... I know who else is having an accident. That would be old Kate Gaming. Because she said that the two that she wanted to see was, one of them was Mara Jade. What was the other one she wanted? I think it was Darth Talon.
Oh yeah, Darth Talon is pretty. Like Darth Talon would be cool, but again, very. I feel like we're aiming for a specific time period here.
Yes, Andrew Sweeney. He says, iOS leaked Mary J. There goes part of my bonus. Pubby says she had to clean it up as well. Well, these things happen, folks. Speaking of which, I am trying to get Star Killer and stuff like that, if you'd like to, now I'm doing something cool. Like I'm trying to, I'm not just, I'm a giver there, Calvin. So I'm trying to raise money for the Star Killer Fund, right? Because I is poor. So if you'd like to donate to the Ranger J 1999, freezes his nipple fund for Star Killer. And by that I mean, if I raise the money to get Star Killer, get all 4 of the characters unlocked, I will do the events and stuff like I always do, and like I did with the Gaz event. I'll link the PayPal here. You can donate toward that. And if I do reach the goal, if I do raise the money, then I will do the polar bear thing where I'm going to get a kiddie pool. I'll put water outside where it's butt freezing cold and take a bath outside. So Ranger J 1999 will freeze his tuchus off outside in hypothermic water for this. So putting my actual ass on the line here. So if you'd like to donate toward that, feel free to donate to the Ranger J 1999 Really Want Star Killer Fund, and we'll freeze his nipples off. So you'll see me live jump into a little kiddie pool full of ice cold water and sit there and freeze his nuts off. So, and a big shout out to my boy Navju Jokum. He donated some yesterday to the fund. So I think I've raised $100 so far. Yay! Andrew says, I guess painting my house can wait till next year. Haha! Priorities. Oh God. Okay. You want to do some questions there, Calvin? I don't know. Oh God, I wonder what everyone's going to be asking.
I'm game.
I've just been looking at chat since this blew up. Oh Christ. But yes, if you'd like to donate to the Ranger Freezes and Nipples Off for Star Killer Fund, feel free. Yes, I've given up hookers and blow for freezing cold water and a pixel character. All right, let's see here. What do we got? Remember, guys, get your questions in about the game. I know we're all just you guys are losing your minds over iOS and stuff like that with the leak and stuff that I can neither confirm or deny. Nathan H says, huge news. What huge news did I miss? You missed that iOS put out a thing for future content, and in it says Star Killer, Mara Jade, and 3 other characters. So, Mr. Bone says, Jar Jar, that would make 2022 the year of the Gungan. Not if I have anything, if I have anything to say about it.
Jar Jar's canon, unfortunately, so
yeah,
can't get him.
All right.
I would take Jar Jar. I have a Jar Jar fund.
I would do everything I could to get that negative for you, buddy. Let's see here. Nathan H. question, how would you recommend I use Relic 7C without his ultimate on offense, and with whom? We're definitely going to use him on offense. I mean, see, for the most part, 95% of the time you see him on offense. Without the ultimate,
does he still beat Gas without ult?
I think so. Because you can still shock and stuff like that. But you bring in Watt, give him the tank tech. You won't get the days or any of the other stuff that they do, right? Build back his protection and then just wail on him. Because I don't think Gas is, even with the Rex, can't Rexolate him. Because you can go in there with like 2 tanks and let them build up and then go bananas, right? And then when Gas squats, you just ultimate their ass. Just time it. So, you can't use his ultimate. So, yeah. I'm trying to think that should work fine still, right? I'm just going through the scenarios in my head. I think it does,
because you get them. You suck all his protection out, so he can't.
Right, he
can't stand back up.
Right,
and then I think you counter 5s to death essentially, yeah, because you have retribution.
Yeah, I think that's right. Because you link them, right? You can't,
because there are a lot. I've seen a lot of people who have the ult specifically don't proc it just because they want the more protection recovery.
Yeah,
but they don't take in Watt. So I'm pretty sure it's doable without the ult.
Yeah, I think it is. And I'm just trying to go through the other scenarios of. I mean, he can beat a lot of stuff on offense, but yeah. So yeah, absolutely. We already did Jeremy's question on who is Mara Jade. I know you were just fooling around, Jeremy. It's all good. I know you're just playing. Nathan H's question on TW or GC defense, what GML comp do you use and who is the leader? In Arena, I use Jedi Knight Revan, Jedi Knight Luke, Watt, GML, and Gas, but in G, seeing TW use Gas with clones. Depends if you're 3s or 5s, Calvin. You actually saw my defense where I put JML, Yoda, and GK on defense. It's a badass little comp there, man. In threes.
I think Jedi Master Luke is the most underrated lead in the entire game.
I use him all the time.
So many people refuse to use him. Like, oh, Bastila. I see so many bad Bastila JML, Mace Windu or something comps in threes. I'm like, dude, I would have had to use a Galactic Legend. Now I'm going to use CLS. Like, this is so bad. I would say 9 times out of 10, you need to be using Jedi Master Luke lead.
Yeah, I mean, I use Jedi Master Luke lead on offense where it depends on what they put down on defense, right? It'll dictate, but I don't use I'll go in there with JML. Like, say I'm using Rey. Like, I'll go JML Cam.
I had a JML Cam Hoda versus Rey last year.
Yeah, but in fives, it'll be JML Cam. I'll go. Who else do I use with that team? I'm trying to think. I think I use Hermit Yoda, right? Like, if I'm taking down a Rey team, yeah, I'm going to go bring in a couple heavy hitters, but just a normal Jedi with that too, because really it's just about getting him his ultimate. You're gonna destroy Rey. She can't. And with the protection coming back with Hermit Yoda, it just makes that team almost unkillable, right?
Yeah, and I'll use that. I'll use JML, Jedi Luke, Cam, Hoda, and I'm trying to remember the fifth. It might be old. No, it's not Old Ben.
You can use Old Ben.
You can't. I usually use Old Ben with Jedi Rowan. I'm trying to remember who my usual fifth is, but anyways,
I think I use. I don't know. I want to say Ezra, but I don't think I because you got Cam, you don't need Ezra. I think I put Basil in that team just because I can just keep using Cam over and over again because I want that hit on Rey if I'm using against Rey or whoever I'm using it on.
I'll typically run a Jedi Knight Revan, Old Republic, Grandmaster Yoda, and Old Ben versus something. And then the rest of the Jedi go. I'm trying to remember who my fifth is, though. This is going to bug me. With Jedi. And then, I mean,
I have to go back.
You don't need Jedi Master Luke to beat SLKR, but Jedi Master Luke beats SLKR for 59-60 banners.
Oh, yeah. Also Rey, too.
It's a really high banner margin. Yeah. Versus Rey as well.
Because, you're constantly recovering if you put the right team in your health and protection, right? It's a good high banner win team. I'm trying to think who else. But you kind of mix and match like that. I still use Gas 501st religiously now. I don't use Gas on any of my teams.
I do not like taking away from that team now. No. Ever since they did his rework.
Ayla, that's when I've used Tila. Thank you, Tila. Ayla Secura. She's really nice in that team.
He is so good with the 501st, and he's really Cam is just as good as him, if not better. Yeah.
I think Cam is better because you get that double attack, you get the armor shred still, and he just, once you get him, I'm working on his mods right now, but
their kits are nearly identical.
But pretty much, I mean, he double
taps. He doesn't reduce max health.
No, but he hits so freaking hard, dude. It's stupid. Especially when he gets an armor shred on somebody and you're just beating that ass. Oh my god, he will just lay pain, dude. Cam's amazing, man. All right, so let's see here. Neo Venom question: do you think Nev had to clean? Oh, we did that one. Okay, yeah. I think everyone's cleaning up.
The answer is yes.
Now. Yes, everyone's cleaning up themselves just right now. Hellenix question. Oh boy, it's the Greek. That's the geek. All right, here we go. Question from my guy Ranger. I'm sad by $1 quitting SWGOH, though I do support his decision. He's doing it for the right reasons. Do something to make me feel better about this, please. Oh, I don't know what you want me to do. You want a hug? I mean, Dialer's just, moving on. It happens, right? We lost a lot of people here recently, content creators. I'm sorry to see Dialer go, but it's for the right reasons, obviously. Helix, didn't you see Mara Jade was leaked in iOS? How doesn't that make you feel better? I don't know, Calvin. I don't know what to tell this guy. Calvin's still undefeated. There, see, doesn't that make you feel better? He was all freaking out, and I told him that guy was going to DNS, and he DNS'd.
He DNS'd.
He DNS'd.
That was such a stressful match that ended up being I don't know.
All right, let's see here. Next question. Contingent question. So now that Mara Jade is leaked out, did they model her portrait after the portrait from the CCG card game actress? I remember she was going through some health issues a couple years back. I don't know what you mean, contingent. I can neither confirm or deny anything about Mara Jade other than, yes, it was iOS is saying that she is coming to the game. That is all I can confirm.
I'm gonna say yes. Yes,
Ah!
that's exactly what they did. I have no testing. I have no relationship with CG, but
Damn it, Jim.
that sounds like a good idea. I bet that's what they did.
Oh boy. Okay.
I love not knowing things.
I love knowing things because I can. Well, so here's the thing. Someone asked me this other day: do you regret becoming a tester because you can't speculate now? I'm like, well, yeah, there is that part of it, right? That I do kind of miss a little bit. But the thing is, I get to see all this new stuff, and I get input on everything that's happening.
Dude, I'm really on the speculating side, and not only that, but like I get so excited about things. Like I don't know if I could be a tester just for that reason. Like I would rather not know and get to make all these wild guesses and maybe be right on one of them. Like I would prefer that, which is kind of a weird that I would say it out loud.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just what you want to do more, right? Do you want to do this or that, or And for me, having input and and on everything that's happening, be able to voice everybody's opinions on stuff and throw in my own ideas about things, is kind of cool, right? If I see something I don't like, I can just go and say, hey, this is not working. I don't like this, so, but yeah. But it just depends on what you want to do, right? I mean,
yeah.
And we used to speculate all the time, and we were really good at it. We got pretty much everything right. The only thing that I've never gotten right on all my speculation, I got all the GLs right. I got everything right?
Ships.
Saying that we're going to get a buttload of ships.
Well, I mean, it's really, I even think the CG is hard at predicting it.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're so helter-skelter with ships, man. It's like and I say ships are the redheaded stepchildren, the child of CG, because it's like Jekyll and Hyde. At first they start doing stuff and then they stop.
Well, I
think,
time,
and then they do something and then they stop.
What I remember with the Millennium Falcon, and the Millennium Falcon is arguably the most popular ship in the entire Star Wars universe. Like, it's a big deal. I remember when they originally did that event, they profited like nothing. Like the profit margin on that event compared to a character that came out roughly around the same time, like Jedi Knight Revan, huge difference. And then it feels like they took a step back, and I feel like they just do that now. Like, they'll release something. That's why I think Executor was so, like, anything ship related they have to make almost has to be meta now, which kind of sucks.
Sorry, I was getting spammed again.
You're good, man. This is gonna be the rest of your day.
Man, I love the rest of my day.
I've already gotten, I've already gotten 2 DMs about this.
Already, yeah.
And I'm not like, I don't know. I'm not like connected to this at all.
Yeah. Like I said, it's out on iOS. Can't confirm or deny that, what they're saying. So don't ask me. I'm not going to confirm or deny anything. I'm just confirming that iOS says that Mara Jade, Starkiller, and 3 other characters are coming for the 6th anniversary. Yeah. Stupid iOS. Oh, God. Well, this just made my morning so much better. Hey, boy. Oh, well.
So what do you think of Dash's Kit Ranger?
I love it. I
think
it's really good.
Yeah, I think you're going to put the Omni on?
Oh, yeah. I think a Dash for sure. I think the Prepare Squad is going to be really nice in GAC. I mean, if you think
do you have
an
opinion on who the 4 are? Because I feel like L3 and
I like
Mandor,
L3.
They're shoe-ins. Like, who are the other 2? Is it Kira and Lando? Is it Kira and
I think you can go either
Solo?
way. I like Lando and Han, but if you went Kira and Han, you got to have Han in there, right? He's your smacker, right? Along with Dash, right? Han, as soon as because he starts with Prepared, right? He starts building up. He starts knocking the crap out of people, right? And Kira, depending on the team.
I've heard really good things about Lando because he apparently he has like one of the largest damage modifiers in the entire game.
Yeah.
So all these raw offense and crit damage boosts that are coming to his kit really give him a high ceiling for damage.
Yep. he's and that's why I like him a little bit more. But there might be a circumstance where you want Kira in there, but you can play around with it, find out what you like.
Decisions.
I like Lando and Han, and the thing about that team, especially on defense, right? That's not going to be a pain in the ass to deal with on defense because you got to go after Vandor first. You can't, because if they have prepared, they revive, right? You can't kill the team, and if they build up fast enough, you're in trouble. Right, so on offense and defense, I think they're really, really good. I think Arnold was doing some testing the other day and was saying, "Hey, look, it kicks the shit out of Darth Revan. It kicks the shit out of this." Some teams it does better than others. Some teams are just a hard counter to other teams, just the way the team is structured, right?
Oh yeah, and it depends on what else they hard counter. Like I'm really starting to hate this argument, but everyone is like, "Oh, I'll just trooper it." I'm like, dude, you have like 6 teams on the bottom wall that you now have to just trooper. Like it's not that simple. Like what is if that's your Darth Revan counter and they have Darth Revan, you're done. If that was your Bad Batch counter and you wanted to use that, you're done. It's I need to vent a little bit there.
Yeah, but so Dollar's talking about Kira. I know Kira's a great choice too, and I think her stagger and stuff like that really helps too. But it'll be situational. But yeah, I like either one of those characters. You can't go wrong either way. It's still the prepared team. They still do crazy good stuff. Because the good thing about Lando's second ability is you can pop that on either Han or Dash, and you can, stealth them and do all this crazy stuff that makes them just go bananas. So I like that second ability. Plus his third ability with that big hit is, as you said, it starts building up, and then it's like delicious.
How are you modding him? Like I've
damage.
Like he's like very small.
Oh, Dash is super fast, man. You want him off doing his big hit immediately where he clears all the.
I'm trying to get like. Am I right? Trying to get like
speed.
just a bunch of crit chance on him though.
You can crit chance and speed is what I would do with him.
That's what I'm thinking right now.
Unless you have a really badass offense set that pushes you in that high 300s, But remember, I think his starting speed is 190. So I mean that's insane. So just a decent speed set or a really good offense set, you're going to be around 340, 350 right there. That's super fast. And if you can do it with offense, it's even better because it'll just make him hit harder. But if you can't, go with the speed set because you want him going first, doing his crazy nonsense. Remember, he does that dispel stun. That 3-hit attack is gross. It's absolutely
and that gives
gross.
Everyone a massive amount of turn when you're Zeta, doesn't it? Okay,
yes.
Yeah. So he needs fast and crit chance.
Yeah, that's what I think. So, yeah, he's pretty intense, man. I'm just gonna say you guys are gonna love all the stuff that's coming out. Can't confirm or deny anything, even though iOS says something. I can neither confirm or deny.
I'm confirming it, guys. They're all Empire characters.
God!
It's Mara Jade. It's Kyle Katarn. It's someone I don't know because I don't know Legends very well. I'm still getting spammed.
It's like, did you see this? Did you see this? Like, yes, I saw it. Yes, I'm aware. All right, next question. Nathan H. question. Will you put an Omicron on Phasma eventually? Yeah, she's top of the list, man. Her Omicron is disgusting. That is and Rose is good too, but it ain't Phasma. Phasma's is really nice, man.
If you understand her kit and what people usually use to beat her, it is very, very good.
Yeah.
She's going to be a lot harder to solo now with protection recovery and stacking offense.
Plus that speed.
I used to use Nest against Phasma all the time. If they're going to be getting stacking offense every single time they attack a turn, Nest is eventually just going to die. Like she's not going to be able to tank the hits from Executioner or from Xylo or from whoever.
Yeah, I like it a lot. And I really like this, I don't know how you... I think we're both on the same page on Omicrons. I love Omicrons. I think they're fantastic.
I really do like them, and I've seen a lot of people complain about it's this specific game mode or whatever. I'm like, this character was useless before. Like they were good in 0 game modes. Now they're good in 1. Like for me, that's a huge win.
That's a huge win because now you can use them somewhere and they've got value, right? You had to take a lot of these characters to Relic because of GLs, right? you're not using them, but if you can get an Omicron on them, that just helps you overall. I think it's brilliant, man. I really.
Oh, and like you don't even have to put it like if you don't like it, don't put it on.
Mm-hmm.
That's all there is to it.
Yeah.
And nobody's getting an advantage over you because
And
it's not like they can use the Phasma TW and GAC.
And it's not like it's a meta-changing kind of thing where it's like, just for one game mode, the team gets better, right? But then the rest is still same old Rose, same old Phasma, right? So it just gives these characters a little bit more usefulness. And that's the one thing we complain. We do all these characters, and a lot of them we don't use, right?
Oh, yeah,
just
anywhere,
sit there.
period.
Yeah, they just sit there. So if you can take some of these dinkier characters, like, what's one of them that's coming up is Qui-Gon Jinn. I'm excited to see what they do with him. With his Omicron ability, I mean, that would be fantastic. So, yeah, I like the Omicron idea. I think it's a brilliant idea. I really do. As I said, CG's done a lot of really cool stuff. The gear's been fantastic. The Omicrons I really love. TW, they got to get this matchmaking fixed, but I know they're looking at it. So, but I'm not too bothered by that. You know what I'm saying? Conquest is.
It is
Conquest
what it is.
I know you love Conquest. I think it's a dumpster fire. Can't stand it. So, I mean, goddamn. I'm just dreading Calvin. But I'm like, shit. Conquest is.
I'm here
back.
to even you out, Ranger. I'm here to
I'm
even
just,
you out.
I know, but I'm just thinking of those 40 battles again on each of those teams, and I'm just in here just cringing, dude. Like I got to do them, and I hate it. I hate it so much, man. And I'm just sitting there going, oh, good. But I'll have Lord Vader this time. So that's going to be a little bit different for me. I'll have Lord Vader.
That will definitely help a lot because you'll be able to get all the
Empire stuff done.
Yeah. Empire 1, you'll be able to 3-star them, like 3 battles in a row and work towards that feat at the same time. That'll definitely help.
Yeah, that'll be nice. So, Lord Vader. So, yeah, that'll be, yeah.
I don't know about you, Ranger, but I was able to kind of figure out how to avoid one of the 41s entirely, just because they're so grindy. I was like, I think I can do all the rest, and I think I did. I didn't do Night Sisters because also the margin was really bad on it.
I didn't do Night Sisters.
Bad Batch.
I did Bad Batch because
Bad Batch I think is a good one, but I just can't do it because I'm year 11.
Mine are relic to the teeth. So yeah. Bad Batch is a sick-ass team, by the way. Good God.
Oh, yeah.
They're gross. I think the only ones I didn't do, it was mainly the boss fights. There was just some of those feats, like Jedi Knight Luke with Gamorrean Guard that you have to do and all that other crap. I'm like, nah, I ain't doing that.
I liked those because it was a one and done. Like, I really, like you're saying, the only feats that I loathed, and I've loathed these since the beginning, are the ridiculously high number with one faction that you just end up grinding it out on one node.
Yeah, I mean, I did... and I know what to do with those now, so it'll be a little bit faster this time. Always the second and third Conquest is faster, but it's still the same number of battles. We just know what to do better than we did before. There's a lot of problems I have with Conquest. Now, outside of Conquest, I think CG's knocking it out of the park, right? So, I try to be fair with CG, when they're getting stuff right, they're really getting stuff right. But when they're missing, I'm going to let them know and drop about 900 F-bombs. So, because it's ridiculous that I'm in Sector 4 and Sector 5 and SLKR and Ray just get smoked with, full stamina. It's like, what the hell? No, man, come on. Seriously, this is a GL for Christ's sakes. This is stupid, what I don't like about those 41s either, you have to basically just, you can't use those teams past, I think, even Sector 2 at some point.
I didn't go past Sector 1 because if you have to do 3 a day, your last battle's already at 80% stamina.
Yeah, and that's the problem, is the stamina
and that's if you're doing it efficiently.
Yeah, so, yeah, it's like Christ. All right, hashtagger, wait, Mara Jade was leaked? Yes, the big news of the morning, their hashtagger, is that Mara Jade was leaked on iOS, that I can neither confirm or deny if that's actually what's happening, so, yee. That was the big news. So everybody and their moms totally creaming their jeans right now. It's unbelievable. But I can neither confirm nor deny the existence of Mara Jade, other than
I confirm it. Mara Jade exists.
I can confirm that was what was in iOS, and so since we started Jedi Academy this morning, I have been nothing but pillaged, slammed, and Discord grinded with messages. They've slowed down now, so people I think maybe watching Jedi Academy are like, oh, he's got it, he's good. It's like,
Shut up, all of you.
Like, that's enough out of yous. Oh, Christ. So, yeah. All right, here. Let's see. Next question. Helenix, this question from my guy Ranger number 2 because Ranger loves my bombers. No, I don't. Okay, I do. Thanks for making
Ranger number 1.
That was Ranger question number 1. This is Ranger question number 2. Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah. We're not Power Rangers. Yeah. It says, thanks for making me feel a little bit better. By mentioning Mary J. Speaking of which, do you think CG will do the character justice? I have no idea what you're talking about. Helenix, you're a very bad man. You're a very, very bad man. But I've got my boy Calvin here who can answer that question.
Oh yeah, I know all the things, and like I'm actually a developer for CG.
See,
no,
there you go.
Kidding.
Confirm.
But I imagine maybe I'm out in left field here that all these characters are going to kind of breathe life into factions that needed help. Kind of exactly what Dash did with the smugglers. So maybe she goes in, and I just don't know what version of her we're getting. I'm guessing we're getting the first variation. So maybe she's like some type of help for Empire. I don't know. I feel like that's really iffy right now because Empire is arguably the meta, and it's really risky.
We need
to launch
more dark side help, man. We really do. There's a lot of teams that need Empires outside of Imperial Troopers, especially with the rework that they did to Vader.
Well, and Lord Vader.
Yeah. Well, Lord Vader himself is a GL, but outside of that, right? The Palpatine team, just it's okay, right? The Trade team is okay. You know, it's got its uses, but I think like I kind of like what it seems like to me that they're doing. You know, like they did with Dash Kit, they're looking to make with the Omicrons and the characters. Like, let's get these teams that are kind of poopy, you know, much better, right? For each of these,
and I think actually, I think you mentioned how they could do it and do it very easily with the Omnis, because they could make whatever her broken ability is limited to GC or TW, and that way you don't have the arena meta shifting because of her. Oh, that's a really good point. So my bet is that she's going to be Empire.
I can neither confirm or deny anything about Mara Jade Skywalker.
I think she's going to be Empire. Kyle Katarn's our smuggler, or Kyle Katarn. Actually, Kyle Katarn can be Rebel, like they need any more help. Dash was smuggler, and then I guess
he got scoundrel and smuggler, didn't he? They're changing. He did, yeah, which is gross. Because Van Seal's been talking about using Dash with the bounty hunters, with the scoundrel team.
Yeah, he has. Oh, because they keep giving, and I like that they keep doing this. They keep giving these new characters just raw stat boosts to go all around, and really what that is it's a rework. That is a rework for the old faction that sucked. Like 20% more health onto your Vandor Chewie. Like watch how hard he hits now.
Oh yeah.
But it's not as unique. So yeah, you can throw him on a Boba team, you can throw him on a Mando team. It doesn't matter.
I like your thinking there, buddy. Rowdy, question, Ranger. Given I will be buying Mara out of the shipments the second I can, please hover over tunes she synergies with and blink 3 times. Get the hell out of here. Oh, it's begun.
I'm saying Empire, and maybe I'm totally out in left field here, but what if she has direct, like, nameable synergy with Emperor Palpatine? Like, the goal of her coming into the game is to put Emperor Palpatine back somewhere on the map.
She was his girl, man. That makes total sense. You know what I'm saying? Just from the lore and the canon, from the legends. You know, that was her boo. She left her some Palpatine.
And I hate having R7 Palpatine. If Mara Jade makes him good, cool.
Yeah. And if you'd like to support Ranger freezing his nipples off in the kiddie pool under frigid water, getting hypothermia because he wants Starkiller, feel free to go to the PayPal link and feel free to donate to the Ranger Jade. We'll get into the kiddie pool. If I can raise the money that I need for Starkiller, I will get frozen, baby. So not only do you help me have to do the event for 20 hours, you get to see me suffer. So I'm putting my body on the line. So if you'd like to support Ranger getting Starkiller, feel free to hit that and go get that tune. Hopefully I'll have a Merry Christmas, Calvin.
Nice.
I'm begging. I'm prostituting myself for Starkiller. I'm just, I have no shame when it comes to this. It's like, yes, I need money, please. I will freeze my nipples off. Please help. All right. Telomad question: is the Dash team going to be a must-have, or could you pass on it? Thinking about Dash with BAM thoughts. I can't really answer this.
I think you can pass on it, but it's
You got plenty of time.
Like,
Yeah, well, I'd say wait till they all come out and then look at all their kits and stuff and then make a decision, right? Unless you really like it and you wouldn't want to go for it because it's really good.
yeah, in
Both
my
are good
opinion,
answers.
if a team isn't a GL or doesn't beat a GL, it's not something you're going to have at the end of the day.
Yeah,
But it could be very nice to have. It
Oh,
could be
yeah.
the difference between a win or a lose. But I don't think you're going to go 6-6 in Grand Arena if you don't have the dash team.
No, I think you'll be okie dokie. Although, you know, it's someone's asked me, like, how are you facing, how are you always, like, you get one GL or two GLs more than, you know, that you're outmanned by. How are you winning? I'm like, it ain't about GLs. I put my defense down the way I do because, like, if they want to go efficiency, they're in big trouble, right? Because, and if they go FU or hard defense, I'm still good. Because what separates my account from these is a ton of these are big well accounts that have all the GLs, but the rest of their teams are poopy, right? And mine are not. And I make them use all their big stuff up front, and then the other teams that are up front, they get stuck on because they're so well modded and developed, right? So when I'm telling you guys, really broaden out your roster. When we say do a GL, then do another team, it's not because we're just being, you know, one, you need
various other teams.
You need a break, one, because GL farming is a grind and will make you go mental, and two, you can work on something that you'd like to play and enjoy, and it just broadens your teams out so that you have more to work with on offense and defense. I'm telling you, man, that's why I'm so successful with what I do. I mean, Calvin's very specific. He's like, you know, what he works on, why he works on it, and, you know, he's got a good broad, you know, roster so that it just makes your opponent's life hell. You know, they get to the back wall, they're like, Christ, you know, look at all these teams. You know, I can't clear that. You know, I get holds all the time, not from Ray is Ray, right? My Ray does a lot of stuff, but when my new gets 10 holds and my new Darth Maul team gets 5 holds, it's like, yeah.
And I'm really about these teams because I at the end of the day, I just can't get all the Galactic Legends. So I really like to, like you said, I like to have a broad filled roster with a Dash, Bad Batch, Bam, like having these teams at the same time. It puts your opponent in a corner. And this is a long time ago, but when I had a match versus someone who had a GL and I didn't have any, I did exactly what you said, Ranger. I put Darth Revan and Gas on each one of my front walls.
Yep.
They put Ray on theirs. And then I cleared the top, and they couldn't clear anything.
That's the way it goes. You know, you have to really understand the strategy behind it. And I'll tell you who's a legit team. And Maul Mandos is legit, man.
They are
legit.
They are a must.
They are super legit. And I've had people say, well, go offense with crit chance on Maul, you know, just make him beefy and stuff. But like, nah, man, I go 360 fast Maul because
I wouldn't put crit chance on him. All his damage is true damage.
Oh, I know. But, you know, just, you know, I just meant damage in general, right? Yeah, so they're like, well, make him about 320. I'm like, no, fam. I go 358, you know, and like, you know, that's, if he goes first, you're going to die because he's going to call and assist everybody. And that team is legit, man. And I don't. The holds I've gotten on that in fives has just been ridiculous.
I think our original idea with him was going to be, you make armor super fast and then call him with frenzy, but his base speed is significantly higher than armor. So what you do is you make him super fast. You do the AoE. Canderous gets a bunch of turn mirror, and then Canderous triggers again the frenzy.
Yeah.
And then you have 5 stacks, and the other team hasn't moved yet.
Yeah, and I still go with the super fast armor. She's like 330 because I want her to go as quickly as possible. It's hard because she's slower, right? But I still have a fast armor. But yeah. All right. Speaking of teams and modding, Moma Nadon says, question, how do I mod Quill and IG for a band team? Are their Zetas worthwhile? Here's my thing on Zetas. If I'm using a team legitimately, with exceptions here and there, I always put all the Zetas on because I want every little thing I can get out of that damn team. Now, when it comes to Quill and IG, I think they are worth it. But how do you like to mod Quill and IG? I mean, Quill's fast, IG is tanky. I mean, is there a specific way you like to mod them in that regards there, Calvin? Because for me, it's like super beefy on IG, you know, and Quill, I go fast. You want fast Quill.
Yeah. Pretty much echoing all that, especially about the Zetas. The synergy of their Zetas with the band team is wildly important. I don't think it's just a little helpful. Like there are matches you will win and there are matches you will lose without those.
Yeah.
As far as the modding, yeah, make Quill as fast as you possibly can. He's the one who gets the turn meter train going, and then IG can pretty much be pure health and defense. The only thing that you need to watch out for on IG-11 is you need to have him be like 1 speed slower than Bam. That way, when he charges up, IG-11 already starts the turn meter train again after hitting 5 people.
Yeah. Good call. All right. Next question. Let's see here. Jeremy, question. Will the character model for Mara Jade force this game to raise the parental rating? Oh, my God. I can neither confirm
or deny. The 90s?
I can neither confirm nor deny anything about Mara Jade other than she has been announced in the iOS store. Go ahead and take it away, Calvin.
The answer is yes. Everything you've ever wanted is happening. Alongside Mara Jade will be Slave Leia.
Oh, God, I wish.
Midriff Padme.
Oh, my God. Slave Leia.
I picked a good day to be
here.
So
delicious. Yes.
I picked a good day to be here.
Yes, because I would just be sitting there going, hi. Oh, something not Mara Jade, really. Okay, I can answer that. Ogie D. Question, is 318 speed too much for a 4 million GP Rex? Should I keep it or distribute a bit to some other characters? I only have my Rex about 305 because especially when you're running with the 501st and gas, he gets all those extra bonuses and stuff. He's already super fast at around that speed. I mean, if you have him at 318, it's not bad, right? But
I would spread it out. Like
at
that GP, the only thing that you need Rex to be fast enough for is to make sure that no DR goes before him.
Yeah,
and I think even 300 speed Rex is enough to outspeed it's a big number. I think it's enough to outspeed like a 360 DR or something like that.
Which is almost impossible to do.
It is impossible. Yeah, drop
350 is almost impossible. It's hard. It's super duper hard.
I would drop him to 300 if you can.
Yeah, that's why mine's like 305, something around there, just off the top of my head.
Oh, we have to worry about people using the Gideon Bounty Hunter. So for us, it needs to be a little bit higher. But
yeah, but I'm not too concerned about it, you know. But yeah, you can be fine with that. Well, fellow question: Omicrons seem to be standard at 20. They are. Should an Omicron for TW that you use 4 times a month require less of them than a GAC that you could use 12 times a month? Nah, I'm fine with them being 20. I don't care.
It just depends on what you like. Like there are some people that don't ever sign up for GAC, but will be there every time or two. So I mean, it's the value is relative.
Yeah, it's subjective, right? What do you mean valuable, right? I mean, and I think that's exactly right. We always use these terms and definitions in a way that, you know, if it's not valuable to you, then I can see your point, Will Fell. But for me, it doesn't bother me because I think that 20 is fine, you know. And they're just going to be stingy with it, folks. I mean,
they put so many into the game, stingy. Though.
They have. I've already got one like plus 20 now. So.
I was talking last night with the Gambit guys, and there's like people who have like 35. Granted, they've been buying the packs, but still, like,
don't buy the packs, guys. Don't do that. Don't buy that pack, man. That's not a good. There are packs that I recommend, and I will tell you to buy them. Right? That's not.
Well, they're putting them kind of everywhere.
I know, but don't
have them in
do
Cantina.
It. Don't buy the
pack. In GCs. They put them. They put them in Conquest. Like they're already. It seems like way more than when Zetas originally started. They were only available in 2 places for the longest time, right? Or is it 3?
I don't know. Yeah.
Fleet Arena, TW. I think that was the only places. Yeah, or am I wrong?
I want to say yes, but I'm like my brain stopped working all of a sudden, and I'm like, is there anywhere else that we're missing?
Like Omnis were already starting off with 3 places.
You get them in Conquest, right?
You get them in Cantina, and you get them in GCs.
Right. Anywhere else?
The other places are you have to spend money. Like Dash, you could have gotten the 2 at the end of his.
Well, there's the 9,600 shard currency you can use for 1. Which do not do that either. Seriously, don't do that. Don't do that.
That's totally free to play. That's totally free to play.
But yeah, there's all that gear. Trust me, someone that is dealing with this did Lord Vader. Don't do that for 1. Wait for the price to come down. Please, for the love of God.
But that's still a lot of influx for material That's a lot. Like the people who legitimately want to put as many resources into to get all of them as soon as possible, they're going to be able to do it fairly well.
I mean, I'm not worried about it because I know that I've already got one. I got another one on the way, right? So I'm not worried about Dad Bod Boba Fett, right? Because he's not going to be out for another 2 months at least. So these other characters and stuff, I can use them on them first, and then worry about Boba Fett later. Especially the way they're coming in hot and heavy, right? So. The drop rating canteen is garbage. Trust me, I farm the hell out of cantina because I'm always getting salvage.
I think I've gotten 2 that way.
I've gotten a few, but I don't, it's just the drop rates. But this is what they do. They did the same thing with the Megas and they did the same thing with Zetas. I think they're being a little bit nicer with the Omicrons.
I think so,
the Megas and the Zetas.
I think it's a little bit better.
Yeah. Because if you were here when those came out, those were really a pain in the ass to get. So.
Well, and a lot more than like 10 characters had Zetas too, yeah.
Yeah.
So, it was a much larger number.
Yep. So, poopy in the pants. Oh, Christ, nothing's here. Well, I don't want to. Well, that's it for Jedi Academy. So, there we go. Thane, are you there? Or are you just lurking? He's lurking. He's not even awake yet. Look at that little guy. He's rubbing his eyes, trying to get some coffee. Poor little guy. All right. More questions coming in. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Oh my God. Ronan says, ignore what you know. If you were creating the character, would you make Mara Jade light side or dark side if you can answer? What would you do, Calvin? Because I can't answer this.
I don't know her story all that well, but I think I do think, at least with the modern canon we have now, it'd be better to make her dark side because
sure. There's different versions. There's different iterations. There was her as the Emperor's Hand. There was her kind of as a mercenary for a while. Then she joined the Jedi Academy and started becoming a Jedi. And then she was a Jedi Master, right? So
that's what I don't really want to touch the Jedi side of her.
Sure.
Because there is still a very loose but very real possibility that becomes canonized at some point. They can still, like, that isn't completely out of circulation. So I think if I were a developer, I would make her dark side specifically for that because it's a lot safer.
I think so. I think you're right. I think you always want to start these characters off at their first iteration, right? Because it gives you a lot more freedom if you want to do something with them later on with another version, right? So
that's a really, really good point, actually. Yeah, as something they're doing with Starkiller, essentially.
Yeah,
and we need more dark side characters. Like there's always been this lack of balance in the game, heavily leaning light side. Like when the Solo movie came out, they were like, all right, you get these like 7-8 smugglers. Oh, also have range trooper.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. I think Thane's still waking up. Okay. God. Ray Rock question: if Mara Jade is to have Syndra with Palpatine, does that mean Vader will be permanently teamed with LOVE with love? What?
You might be able to do both. You might be able to stick him with Lord Vader. And who's to say that Vader isn't really, really good with both Palp and Mara Jade? Because I've heard, maybe you can say this Ranger thing too, because you guys have larger accounts than I do.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard a lot of people make the pretty consistent complaint that Vader's at the very end game, he's garbage. Like I still use Vader versus like Mon Mothma,
Darth Vader. Yeah, he's
Night
only
Sister,
good in particular.
And Geos. But I don't think you guys face these teams. So like,
we still get them. Yeah, we still get them. But I mean, I use Vader on like other teams that are like, that they put down that are kind of dinky because he's going to wreck them. And I always use Watt on that team because I don't have C. And I'm not going to get C for a while. So yeah, for me, Vader, Thrawn, Watt. I'll go in there with an undersized team. And it's like, okay, Geos, let me go kick their ass. Oh, Mon Mothma Rebels, let me go kick their ass. It's a pretty much a solid guaranteed win.
And there's really no crossover. I don't know if this is CG's intention at all, but like the current Lord Vader that I see everyone running in Arena has none of those characters. Mm-hmm. It's pretty much double or triple tank, and then like Moff Gideon and Darth Maul floating in and out. Like I don't see anybody running Vader. I don't see anybody running Thrawn. I don't see anybody running Emperor Palpatine.
No, I probably put Darth Vader on there just if I was going to use it on defense. I did that in Speed GAC. Because I really wasn't going to use him, and he's pretty solid. Once you get through that initial poopy, he can be legit, right? The only one that he has problems with is Kenobi, but like any of the other teams, he's going to do some crazy stuff, right?
It's not lore accurate at all.
No, Vader and Vader. Well, that's when you have the 5 Han team. How accurate is that? It's like, hi, I'm Han, and so am I. But it's for fun, right? Okay, Nathan H. Wait. Oh, never mind. Helenix with another question. Question for Ranger number 3, because he lies when he says
who's Ranger number 3?
I don't know. Ranger question number 3, I guess. Yeah. Go Power Rangers. It says because he lies when he says he doesn't adore me. As a broke day one SWGOH gamer who may or may not be aiming at GL Kenobi as my first GL, do you think I should stay on target? Yes, stay on target. Goddamn, get a GL for Christ's sakes, Helenix. You're overdue, brother. And if you're gonna go big, go big or go home, man. Go get GL Kenobi.
Kenobi's Rex are really good. I would
so
if you have Watt, like, because Watt is kind of the bummer for new players. If you already have Watt 7 stars. And I would recommend that. He's very good. He beats everything else, and his Rex are just really good. Like you can totally use an R7 Django. You'll use an R7 Grievous. You'll use an R8 GK. Like it's a good team.
Yeah, I agree. Nathan H. question for Calvin: how was your GAC season other than undefeated? Pretty dominating. I mean,
it was good. I think really the most eventful was the match that we talked about. The me and Ranger were talking about last week, and that he mentioned today, because this is the first time that I haven't full cleared in 11 months. Like this is not just full cleared. This is probably even longer because I didn't even clear 2 zones.
Yeah.
So that was a really, really big deal.
Yeah, because I was watching that, and I was helping Rambam at the time. On his GAC stream, but I had yours up in the background, and I'm like, I think this guy's gonna DNS. I was telling Random, like, this looks like, because I started looking at the time, and I saw what you were clearing, right, and what you were doing, and then I'm like, this guy's gonna DNS. I think he is. I think he's gonna shit the bed.
The back wall kind of confirmed it, like, well, because I didn't know what to expect. I thought he was legitimately trying to beat me, because he had a 30 win streak, and he had over 1 million lifetime banners. So I'm like, all right, this guy's not just gonna throw everything in the air and say screw this guy. But when we got to the back wall, it was still all of his top tier teams. Like he had the GLs and the Revens and CLS and whoever else in the front wall. But then we get to the back wall, and it's not like turd teams. It's still like JTR, Padme, Grievous. Like it was still like his other good teams. I'm like, at that point, I'm like, oh, he very well might have no intention of attacking.
Yeah, it seemed that was what was going on, man. And it was in the last week. He probably already made Kyber's like, screw it. So Cowboy says everybody helps for him. He needs it. No, if you missed it on Monday, I remodded his entire account, so he's got all the help he can get. Let's just see let's see which route he goes here, Calvin. Let's see if he goes the Ed route, who I remodded and is getting Kyber all the time in GAC and enjoying life, or does he follow my instructions, or does he go the remon route where he goes back to putting 2 and 3 dot mods on his characters or no mods? So we'll see what happens.
That's still a funny story.
Oh God, it was 6 hours of my life that I can't get back. So and I tried. I legit tried. Oh God. All right. Nathan H. question: which faction would you most like to see added? I want pirates. I want the Inquisitors, man. More and more, I want.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say.
God,
I want the Inquisitors. It's such an easy, like, it's so perfectly made for SWGOH, because you have one obvious leader, which is the Grand Inquisitor, or they can do it with Darth Vader, and then there's already at least 5, and they can just keep releasing them as they come out to refresh the faction. Like it's such an easy thing to do.
Second brother, third sister, fourth cousin, the other aunts, whatever, right? Let's get him in the game, right? So, because I thought the Grand Inquisitor and those guys added to Empire would be brilliant, man. I mean, we already got Rebels. Let's get
and they would be super easy to balance, because they could
Empire, dark side,
They could put all their synergy in a box of being an Inquisitor. Like they would obviously have the Empire tag. That's really hard to get around. But everything broken about them could be down to the Inquisitor tag. It doesn't have to be Empire.
Yeah, I think it'd be brilliant. I really do. Oh, hello, Governor.
Hello, Governor.
Hey, Neva, Mara Jade's coming to the game.
Yeah, I know.
I can neither confirm nor deny that. I can only confirm that there is iOS which has said that she is coming to the game, but I can neither confirm nor deny that.
Hey, Nev, Mara Jade's coming to the game.
Yeah, no, I banged one out earlier on because of that. Yeah,
between you, Poby, and the rest of them, yeah, everybody, yeah, everyone's a little moist at the moment. Jesus.
She's the greatest character, aside from Thrawn, created by Timothy Zahn.
Oh yeah, by far. I just shared her. Well, I was just telling her story about you know when she was in the Vong War. She was prego, kicking their ass. She was prego.
Oh God, she was exactly. She was
super prego. She was like, I got this. Jedi getting their ass kicked. Here comes Mara Jade. Prego Mara Jade just beating their ass with that lightsaber. God damn it, she's amazing.
I mean, her later life, you know, when she was like that was impressive. But more impressive was her early life. You know, when she was kicking. She. You know what? Easiest way to describe. She was like a dark side version of Princess Leia at 18.
Oh yeah, she's incredible.
Yeah, so you got Princess Leia's bossing people around in senates, and she's ordering rebels around like, you know, one of the leaders of the rebellion. Mara Jade was like the empirical opposite.
Oh, and when she was
flying, she was flying around the galaxy.
Even Vader was like, I respect her.
Oh yeah, even Vader respected her. Yeah. As when she was the hand of Thrawn. Sorry, the hand of the Emperor. Hand of Palpatine.
Oh yeah, Palpatine was all about her too, man.
Yeah.
I mean, good God. Oh my God. But Darth Rim is my number one. Mara Jade's always been my number two. I've always loved Mara Jade. I've always found her just amazing. And just loved to rip Luke all the time. Just teased him endlessly. Dude. She was, what she called him, Nerf herder and farm boy. She never actually just give him a hard time. Even when they were married, she'd give him a hard time. It was like, God bless you, Mara Jade. No one else was, Master Luke. And she's like,
CG art department, if you Mr. Potato Head her face, I swear to fucking God.
I can neither confirm or deny any potato headness. Damn it.
I confirm she's not a potato head Nev. It's okay. I confirm it. She's not a potato head.
I think their track record of late, their Nev has been pretty goddamn good. So
lately the characters have been
incredible.
Really stinking good.
Just make sure she looks good. I am torn.
Make her look hot.
Make her look hot. I am torn between whether I want, you know, Hand of the Emperor or if I want Jedi Master, because
I would hand it the Emperor.
I would much prefer the Emperor's hand, Mara Jade.
Yeah,
because she was super hot at 18, 19.
She was delicious. Okay,
is she considered a Sith?
No,
she would be an unaligned.
She's like the same as Asajj Ventress.
Well, yeah, it's just it's just dark side.
Just dark side, unaligned.
Dark side Empire.
Yeah. But she's gonna be
like the Inquisitors. You know, the Inquisitors are not considered.
She was. I mean, she was for all intents and purposes, you know, an agent of the. She would go around the galaxy, rooting out corruption and
corruption. Yeah,
corruption.
Against those pesky rebels.
No. That's just no. I mean, she'd be. She could be on a planet and she'd be like, The empirical governor of this planet is skimming off the top. Goes back, tells the Emperor, it's like, this entire region is corrupt with the exception of this one officer, this captain in the Empire, and you know I'd like him reward. And then you know Palpatine would pass the
go do it, Mister.
That would be like,
Palpatine's like, okay, gotcha, go kick that ass.
Gotcha.
And she would
go kick,
Palpatine, man, he loved him some Mara Jade, man.
Allegiance, and choices of one. 2 Timothy Zahn books.
Yes.
Based. Yeah.
All right. Oh Christ. Let's see what else we got here.
They're just books about Mara Jade.
Yeah. And all of them are good.
And some pretty awesome stormtroopers that are like, we don't want to be in the Empire. We don't like what the Empire does, but we like what they originally stood for, like just law and order. So we'll go rogue and follow your orders because you're a pretty cool chick and you're hot as well. So when you tell us to do something,
I'm going to be a simp for Mara Jade.
Yeah, I am.
I'm straight up a simp.
I already am a simp for Mara Jade. Yeah, I'm already a simp for Mara Jade. So all of these crystals that I'm holding on the game at the moment, they're all going on her. Everybody just stops. You know, all of the best mods go on her, all the crystals go on her, all the gear goes on her. Yeah, she's getting simped on hard.
Yeah. All right. Let's see here. Contingent question. In an ideal situation for prep, oh, for Christ's sakes. In an ideal situation for prepping, should we have 9 Zeta stash, 6 for GL, and 3 for the marquees? I can neither confirm or deny any of this. Calvin, Nev, go ahead.
I think you're going to need one at least for each of these characters, unless they decide to make them leaders. But I don't know. I don't see them. I don't see that. I think if anything, their omnis will be that. So
yeah,
I would say 1 Zeta. I would say 1 Zeta per character, and then I think Star Killer will be at least 2, if not 3.
Service area of big city internet providers.
What?
Yeah. No.
I was like, is that Sari going off?
No, it was just my tablet going off.
Oh, well, okay.
How many Zeta does Boba have?
I think he has 2 or 3. I think he's like the other ones, right? 2 or 3. I can't
However
remember.
many Boba has is how many I think Star Killer will have, because I think they're going to be essentially the same level.
That makes sense, right? All right. Let's see what are the other questions we get. Oh boy. Nathan H. question: which character being left out of SWGOH is the most glaring omission? God, there's too many on the list. Are you kidding me?
Did you not see my list for from last week? 26 names on it.
I did not see this list.
Yeah, it was on the Escape Pod.
It was an impressive list of extended universe.
It really was. Yeah, it was pretty good. Had
and that's tooting my own horn.
Had the old Crumb sweating it up, which was nice to see because I'm usually the one sweating it up.
I'm not going to read the entire list, but I will pick out a couple of choice ones.
Okay.
Cam Solusar.
Don't know who it is.
One of Luke Skywalker's first apprentices. Dark Horse Comics did the Dark Empire and Dark Empire 2 and Empire's End graphic novel series back at the beginning of the 90s. Cam Solusar was one of Luke Skywalker's first apprentices. And let's see who else. Exar Kun from the old Republic.
Let's go.
Was obviously good. He was good as a light side.
Okay, continue to stop. He doesn't need all these characters. He says.
Talon Card.
Pick 2 more.
Admiral Dala.
Dala's a good one.
One of
Darth
the
Bane.
most.
Darth Bane. Darth Malgus.
Kip Duron.
Duron, man, let's go.
Duron. It's like
that
dude.
It's
like a Jedi version of Han Solo.
And
it's what Han Solo would have been like if he was a Jedi.
And that was Jaina Solo's master.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay. So now that we got that out of our system, there we go.
Yeah. And there she is. She's there, and she's there.
There she is. I like it when she's in her actual fighting outfit.
Okay, I'll switch her. I'll switch her out for a fighting one.
Yeah,
okay.
Yes. Cowboy, one question. Speaking of Jedi, when did CG tell you Mara Jade will drop? Okay, listen, I can neither confirm nor deny anything.
It's in the news.
They told me this morning.
Damn it.
Yeah,
I got a call.
Look, iOS makes
God.
you know how sometimes other people are given the news, other websites, other platforms are given the news, but they conveniently forget that
The
they're
dates
not. It's like, oh, don't release this information until such and such a date, and they'll pass it to someone else in their office, or pass it to someone else, and little bits of information get missed along the way, just like Chinese whispers. And someone's like, oh, okay, I need to update this page. So they have updated it with it's like the IMDb.com plot synopsis for episode 1 of Obi-Wan Kenobi. I'm pretty sure they weren't supposed to tell us the Star Killer's going to be in episode 1. No. Just like I'm pretty sure that whoever put this post up wasn't supposed to tell us that Mara Jade was coming. So it's just errors.
It's not just errors. Though I can only confirm that is what was put up by them. I can neither confirm nor deny that she is coming into the game. Damn it, Jim. Let's see here.
Damn it, Jim.
Speaking of these new characters, if you'd like to donate to the Ranger Jade 1999 Nipple Freeze Fund, feel free to, it says he tries to get Star Killer, feel free to toss a coin to your Ranger on the PayPal link. Yes, I am prostituting myself. Yes, I am a whore. Yes, I want Star Killer. Yes, I will get hypothermia to get him.
Mara Jade in fighting king.
Grid, I have been nothing. Grid, Grid, I have. If you want to join us on the Jedi Academy, you can. I'll hit you up with a Zoom unless you're working on your hair. I have been nothing but bombed this morning because as soon as I started the Jedi Academy, that dropped, and then I've just been endlessly just. Oh,
I have
my
answered
God.
everyone's question. Though,
Yes,
so
thank God for Nev and Calvin. I mean, Thane's here, but he's waking up. He's still, he's wiping the cruddy out of his eyes. So I've been just religiously just, God. Yeah. The internet went poopy, so I'm going to the backup. The backup's kicked in. Huzzah!
I've got Mara Jade with resting bitch face.
Oh, let's go with that. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see
Mara
what
Jade
you got.
with resting bitch face.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see what you got. Let me see.
Okay, hang on a minute.
What do you got there, buddy?
I need to do a screenshot. You got to remember these comics still got the shadow in the middle from where I put it on my scanner.
There's so many good just images of Mara Jade out there. Just pick one, bro. There's some from just the cover book art from the books. It's just really good.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm doing. I'm taking images from my scanned comic books. But like I said, you can see the shadow in the middle of the comic where I put it on my scanner.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. But I was saying, if you want to see Ranger freeze his nipples off and get Starkiller at the same time, feel free to toss a Ranger. Okay, let's see here. Next question. At least throw me something for getting my ass kicked right now.
Toss a coin. Toss a sub to your streamer.
When Ranger did a stream and started getting reamed about Mara Jade that came on the scene. All right, let's see here. Janet Baker, question. What is the panel's opinion on what's in store for 2022 and the health and longevity of the game? I think the health and longevity of the game is fine.
Mm-hmm. All about the TV shows next year. All about the TV shows.
So much shit.
Yeah. It's going to be all about the TV shows. It's just going to be, characters from the TV shows with hopefully, because they've shown, this event, this Legends event, is effectively thrown together in a month. So I'd like to hope that they would do a Legends event. I'm going to keep my fingers crossed for once a year. Next time I get Crumb on, I'm going to ask him, could we have, one Legends event once a year? I think that would be nice.
The way they structured this one, it seems like it's all around the same time period. Maybe that's just what they keep doing. Like a year from now, they're like, all right, we kind of did the Empire Legends area. Now we're going to go and do the Old Republic. We're going to do 5 characters from the Old Republic Legends.
Exactly.
And then
give us some Nomi Sunrider,
like the prequel area. Like there's
some Quellic, some. Give us the Drama Brothers and Nomi Sunrider and
there's ways to do it.
All right.
I think we are also gearing next year. I don't know about how this goes for health and longevity, but I'm pretty sure we're going to be getting original trilogy Galactic Legends, because all these characters coming out now could be easily used as Rex for them. Like even Starkiller himself could be a Rex for Galactic Legends Leia. Like he was one of the huge hands in starting the rebellion and Legends.
We'll get that, and we'll get that. We'll get. I've been saying that for over a year now. We won't get a new layer until 2023, until Return of the Jedi anniversary.
It'll be dope. It's gonna be dope.
Because we're due for Galactic Legend, or at least we're almost due for Galactic Legend announcement. Put it that way.
I don't think we're getting anything until January at the earliest on this stuff.
Yeah.
So, it's like, we're still struggling to get goddamn I just did Lord Vader. And I'm working on unlocking right now, right? So that is a legit struggle bus farm. Seriously, it is unreal the level that those take. So, good God. All right, next question. So I think, there's a lot of good stuff coming up there, Janet. Tila, question for Nevin Ranger. How do you guys feel about Dark Horse doing comics for Star Wars again? I love it.
I was elated with the news. I'm just not happy that they've been handcuffed with certain eras. I would have preferred Lucasfilm to just said to Dark Horse, look, we know you're good at this shit, so just go out, write some awesome stories, come back to us, and we'll okay them, which is what Dark Horse used to do with all IPs. They were great with doing it with the Predator and the Alien stuff with 20th Century Fox. They would write the stories, go to 20th Century Fox. 20th Century Fox would give the okay and the approval, then they'd get published. It's the other way around. So Lucasfilm are saying, we want stories from these eras, Go do them. So yeah, I'm a little bit miffed at that. I would have preferred Lucasfilm to just say, go and give us some awesome Star Wars stories like you have done before.
Yep. All right, I'm just.
But you know that, Tilo, because you were watching last night when we were talking about this.
That's true. Ronan Ranger, have you started watching The Wheel of Time yet? No, I was going to watch it last night. Things didn't quite work out the way I wanted to, but I plan on watching it this weekend. So don't worry, I will get my Wheel of Time in. I'm super pumped for it. But my mom wants to see it too, so I'm kind of trying to coordinate with all the streaming I'm doing to watch it with her. So we'll get it watched. Gundam Liar, question Ranger, can you confirm a certain dark side using Redhead is coming to the game? Look, I cannot confirm or deny Mary Jade Skywalker. All I can confirm is that she was announced in iOS. I've seen the posts in the forums. People are linking that. Yes, there it is. They're talking about it on the forums now too. It's everywhere. Oh yeah, there she is. Yes, she is. Yes, Mara Jade, looking Mara Jade-ish. Very nice. But all I can confirm that the iOS has said that, what they said. I can neither confirm or deny that she's coming to the game. Balls in heaven. Oh boy.
Gives me chills all over.
Damn it, Jim. Dalton Miles question, what will be the best female-only squad? Well, Nev, Calvin, have at it.
Okay.
Because you're trying to sneak in Mara Jade there, and I know what you're doing, Dalton. I'm not...
Well, I mean...
Is the way to say it a female-only squad?
If we're talking female only, I think that let's see.
I don't know if Star Wars has that range.
So I think
you can throw in Mara Jade.
I think Traya lead, right?
Everyone else is.
Bad Stiller, Mara Jade. I think Visas Mar for some healing. Definitely Visas Mar for some healing. And Machine Gun Leia for some stealth and some machine gunning. I think.
Yeah, you either have to go all Sith or all Jedi.
No, you don't have to go all Sith.
How dare you, Darth Malik? I did not. Y'all trying to get me in trouble.
I mean, who would you go then if you were going all dark?
Dark.
If you're going all dark.
Traya,
Basti, Mara.
I don't think Mara's a Sith.
I can neither confirm or deny any of that.
She's going to be dark side unaligned Force user.
That would make sense.
If we get the Empress hand,
she's going to be Empire.
She's going to have the Empire tag. Yeah. I'm so just, she's going with Papa Palpatine. She's going with Papa Palpatine and Vader. She is going on my Vader throne. She's going on my Palpatine Vader team straight away. It's going to be Palpatine and then Vader next to him or the hand next. Yes. And that's just, I can't wait. I can't wait to take her 7 stars and Relica because she's going to make my Empire team just. Yeah, she'll have an Empire tag, but she will be an unaligned Force user. In my humble opinion.
Oh, I keep saying Mary Jade Skywalker, but that's just the way I've always known her. So, you can say Mary Jade, but I wouldn't take anything from what I'm saying, guys. Seriously. I just always call her Mary Jade Skywalker because for most of the books, that's the way she is. So,
I mean, I will, from time to time, I will put her with JKL because it'd be nice to put husband and wife back together again. But, if she's got the Empire tag, she's going with Papa Palpatine.
I just want to see Prego Mara Jade if she comes in the game and kicking the shit out of folks. All right. Let's see. Next question. Good Lord.
Durgan, yes, it's the Simpire.
Simpire. Oh, God. Question.
You just make her good. Just make her
What else? 73 question. Please tell Calvin not to bring that evil on us. We don't need another Geo announcement for at least 6 months. I agree. Calvin, how could you?
I'm just saying, you can limit it out as long as you want. It's going to happen. Realistically, I don't think we'll actually get a Galactic Legend in the game until probably March or April.
Yeah, I'd say, I would go out. Yeah,
but they usually have to announce it like at least a month or two beforehand to get everything going.
What else? 73 question. All about the TV shows, but I thought it was all about that bass. All about that bass. No treble. It's all about that bass. About that bass. No, sorry. You can't help but to not sing that song when you hear those words. It's like when Nev says they went the heavy D route. I'm like, and I immediately start going into the song. Now that we found love, what are we gonna do? We need... All right. Let me see if there's any more questions. There is not at the moment. We're kind of caught up, so we can just kind of chill out. Well, we're almost done with the Jedi Academy. This panicked Jedi Academy for me. Holy moly in the frijoles. What a day. What a morning. Christ. Don't forget about Visas Mars. No, don't forget about Visas Mars. Gundam says Mara, Talon, Jaina, Abeloth, Akbar's needs for force healing. Well, there you go. And then Tumblr says, and don't forget about Iden Versio. Don't forget a towel.
Don't forget to bring your towel.
You guys want to get high? Let's see here. No, there's no more questions. So, all right, let the speculation begin. I can neither confirm nor deny anything. As you guys know, the news is that iOS dropped the bomb, saying that Mara, Jade, Starkiller, and the rest are coming to the game. I can neither confirm or deny this, but it's out there. It's on the forums. It's everywhere now. Probably by the amount of information being sent my way. So, and I'm looking at Discord just blowing up right now about it. So, oh boy, oh boy. I am getting a lot of pity from certain people, like, oh, Ranger, you poor bastard. The perfect storm, if you will. I just happen to be streaming. Nev, someone asked, do you think this is a crumb troll? If it is, it's the biggest troll.
If it,
he got me again.
No.
There's no way.
There's no way this is a troll. There's no way this is a troll. There's no way this is a troll.
I know.
This
Crumb and Doja like getting me.
This is to me.
Just happens to leak when I'm doing Jedi Academy. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Say no more.
See, here's the thing. This would have had to have gone through Lucasfilm approval, right? And I've been saying for months now that we're going to see Mara Jade in the Book of Boba. This is just that.
Do you really think so?
Yes.
Huh, that's interesting.
I think you got to remember that after, when the Empire fell and she stopped being the Emperor's hand, she went off and became Talon Card's number 2. She became a pirate and a smuggler.
She did. She was a nice
pirate. And I think that we're going to see Talon Card and Mara Jade at the end of the book, not as a main character, but I think she's going to be cameoed. I think she will be in the Book of Boba towards the end. Towards the end of the Book of Boba, I do. I think that they're gonna because, like I said earlier on, Mara Jade and Thrawn are two of the greatest characters created by Timothy Zahn.
Yeah,
Thrawn's been brought in. It would not make any sense to not bring in Mara Jade. Not to mention the fact that then people would be like, "Who's this Mara Jade?" You know what? I'd best go read the comics and the books.
Yeah,
which is money for Lucasfilm because. You've got the Thrawn trilogy. You've got the Thrawn duology. You've got Allegiance, Choices of One. You've got there's so much literature with her in it. From a financial point of view, it costs them nothing to bring her into canon. And it makes people go and buy all the extended universe comics and books to find out about her.
The Wolf says that's a bit of an elaborate troll. I don't know if it's elaborate more than they just like trolling me. And then what else? She says question troll as in let it drop for the weekend for you to deal with so they could all relax all weekend. Absolutely. Yeah. Damn it. Janet Baker question Ranger, have you started testing the new Old Republic characters yet? And who are they? God damn it. See what happens?
See what happens?
I can neither confirm or deny, Janet, that I am testing or doing anything with Old Republic characters, and even if I was, I couldn't say anything about it, so there you go. There's your answer. Balls. Oh. Yeah, if I have my way, Tilo, he says, there's no way I think we see Mace before Mara. No. If I have my way, Mace will be on the bottom of the heap of things to get done for as long as
I
humanly
don't
possible.
think we see Mace until they do. Oh, wait, are we talking about SWGOH or Star Wars?
I think he's talking... Oh, I thought he was talking about SWGOH.
I don't know. Like, I'm legitimately
Oh,
asking.
okay. So he's talking about Star Wars, Book of Bubba and stuff. So there's no way I think we see Mace. I think we see Mace before we see Mara Jade. Dave Filoni is so good at keeping us on the lurch about that stuff, and then we see him.
Mace is such an easy win. He's such an easy win because he obviously isn't dead. Samuel L. Jackson said he has no problem reprising him. He's around the right age now.
Yeah.
Like I would say that's probably more likely. Just how convenient it would be.
You know, Filoni's going to pull some shit, and he does it in every series where you're just like, "What? How did you?" Beautiful.
Oh, it's classic Star Wars. The guy who fell down a hole and we didn't see die is actually still alive. Darth Maul, Boba Fett, Palpatine, you name it, they did it.
Mace didn't fall in a hole though. He fell off a giant quadruple skyrise.
You know what? There's
probably easier than a Sarlacc.
That's true. He wasn't being digested slowly over 1,000 years.
That thought never occurred to me, actually.
Well, we've seen, Jedi, they don't care. Like, they jump off stuff like that all the time. They just use the Force and like,
no way he's dead.
I'll land softly because I can. I have the Force. The Force is the biggest get out of jail free card in storytelling that's ever existed. Like, how did they pull that off? The Force. Okay, well, you got me. I can't argue with that.
Obviously we've got they did the announcement yesterday regarding Dark Horse coming back to the fold. It's rather convenient that all of these characters have been canonized in Dark Horse comic books.
I don't guess
they're all it's like Dark Horse. It's like, okay, is there any way that you could like promote us a little bit? It's like, well, we could throw some characters in one of our video games, and in order for people to quickly and easily find out about these characters, they would have to go and buy Dark Horse backed issues of Star Wars comics with these characters in.
All right, Country Mouse. We got a before that we got a $4.99 super chat from Cowboy One. It says no Jedi has ever died from falling. That's true, unless they were, I don't know, had their head cut off and their body just fell over. Country Mouse Tech VT question. Not really a question, but Disney recently started re-releasing old novels as Essential Legends collection. Heir to the Empire trilogy is part of this. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm not up on all the book stuff. Other than I've read them.
They made a slightly bit. What they did was they increased the font size of the letters, making the book slightly bigger, and then they did new cover art.
Okay. That's a good way to make money. The Wolf. The Wolf? You sitting in the Wolf? That's all you had to say, sitting in the Wolf. Says, first mission of Force Unleashed, Ramcode is blinded and thrown out of the structure that has fallen to the planet and survives. Mace is just fine. Yeah, that's true. And then Ray Rock follows it up. Says, I mean, look. At CLS, after he got his hand cut off by Vader, he fell down the giant hole for Cloud City Pit and survived. That's true. He did. So, yeah, I guess your guys' theory
Maul was really the most outrageous one. Like, nobody gets cut in half and survives.
Old Master does. I'm glad they brought Maul back, though. God,
I am too. But
Star Wars Essentials, that's what they're called, Ranger Man.
That's true. Tumblo Dry, quite a few died from falling over after being shot by clones. Yeah, if they were shot and dead, then they fell. They weren't surviving. But if they had a hand cut off or, something along those lines, it seems like they
plot armor.
Yeah, the Force, the biggest plot armor ever. Tila says literary Snoke's first lesson to Kylo in the Age of Comics is to survive a fall. Well, there you go. I guess it's Snoke confirmed. No, that's not. That's wrong. Cowboy One. Stephen Burgess is looking at a list of EU ties to Rise of Skywalker, Luke, Dash, Kip Durin, Talon Card, the Lady Luck ship, Winter, and Thrawn. So yeah. If you don't see someone die, then they're not dead. That's true. But even if you do, you think they're dead. Someone asked us an earlier question. Let me look. I think I missed one. Someone's tagging me and I missed one. Let me look here. I think it was like what ship we want to come into the game. Like Legends ships. I think the Outrider for one.
Yeah, Outrider's got to come now.
I mean, that makes sense, right?
Mm-hmm.
We need Lebo in the game first.
Well, you know.
They bring the thing is, they bring Dash in, they bring Mara in. They've both got ships. You've got the Jade Shadow.
Yep.
And you've got Outrider.
Yeah. Well, Jeremy, Boba Fett didn't really fall so much he was ingested. So
He fell and he got eaten, I guess.
Well, he fell a little bit, but I mean, he rolled and then he got ated. It did.
Yeah, he was rescued by Tag and Bink.
I think in the Legends, it was Dash Rendar that came to his rescue, wasn't it?
No, it was.
Oh, no, sorry,
he came to someone else's rescue.
It was Dengar.
Yeah,
it was Dengar and his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Okay. I do like how a lot of the canon is just doing Legends, but in a slightly different way. Like,
Sure.
All these characters, Maul, Boba, Palpatine, like they all found a way to come back in Legends.
Yeah. It's good observation. Good observation. Okay. All right.
I think it was my conspiracy theory is it was Timothy Zahn. When Lucasfilm said we want you to write some more books, it's like, okay, but at some point, some of my creations must be returned to canon. Obviously, Thrawn being the first one, and it's like, yeah, I want Mara.
I think Filoni always had in his mind, I'm bringing in Thrawn. I mean, that one just seems so obvious.
It's an obvious one. Yeah.
Well, it came so quickly.
Yeah.
Like,
if Filoni been playing that though for years, like, it's like, in Filoni we trust. Okay, is there any other questions? No, I don't think it's perfect timing. We're getting ready to wrap it up, and we don't have to worry about GAC or anything like that. The only thing I've got going on is I've got D&D here in a little while, so I'll be doing that. So we'll do that tonight on the Twitch channel, but we'll let everybody pimp their stuff now and start getting ready to close shop, as we've had a bombastic day so far. The Jedi Academy, holy moly, and the for holy. So the Nev, where can folks check you out at?
Check me out on YouTube and Twitch, Escape Podcast. I do my GACs. Yep. I do a show with Ranger called GA Center, where we go over the what's on the scores for all of the major content creators, minus the people who've recently retired. And then I do a flagship podcast every Friday. Just had it, and then I try my best when it's not too noisy in the house to come on and do Jedi Academy. So,
well, there you go.
That's me.
Yeah, early in the morning. Calvin, who is awesome. Where can folks check you out at?
Calvin_awesome on Twitch. That's where I mostly am. I stream my GACs every 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sunday and Wednesday, and then on Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And this weekend, me and Tilo, we have our Mad Awesome show. Possibly
That's
tonight.
true.
I still actually need to look into the times for that. But yeah, that should be sometime this weekend, maybe. Tentative.
Yeah. All right, so there you go. So check out Calvin's stuff, really good stuff, especially the GAC stuff. So check that out when we get back into GAC, and of course check out that Tilo and Calvin show. I've been on it; it's a lot of fun. So there you go. With that, make sure you hit the thumbs up, subscribe. Because as I said, I've been pimping it all morning. If you'd like to see Ranger freeze his nipples off outside in the pool, freezing his nuts off as he tries to raise money for the Ranger Wants Starkiller Fund, hit the PayPal link. You can do that. Make sure you hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and then just come hang out with us. If you need me for anything, I always encourage you guys to join our Discord. You can hit me up with any questions. I'm like, you guys are all about it, and I'm all about it too. So, and do me a favor, on the top of just hitting the thumbs up and looking at all our stuff, right? That's why you're here. Check out Nev's The Escape Podcast. Good stuff there. Check out Calvin's stuff, especially if you want to see someone just kick the shit out of people in GAC. It's always a lovely... You just want to see someone get slaughtered. Just go watch Calvin do his GACs. And
me, because I do like a good slaughter. Yeah. I'm undefeated this season as well.
Yeah, but you're not Calvin Awesome.
I know I'm not Calvin.
There's Nev domination, and then there's, and you do dominate.
Calvin, what's your GP, Calvin?
6.5.
We might miss each other. We might not. I'm at 5'9". 3. I'm about 70.
I'm pretty high matchmaking with 3 Galactic Legends and
No. What I mean is like both of us being in Division 3 again.
Oh, yeah, that's possible.
Yeah. Yes, Jeremy, there's TW soon, so yeah. But it's TW. We win. I do everything I can that my guild wants me to, and if we lose, we lose. I don't really care. It's TW. I don't get too wrapped up in TW. But God bless all the officers and guild leaders out there that put up with that stuff. You guys are goddamn heroes as far as I'm concerned. All the stuff you guys put up with, man. Oh my God. Ray Rock says I finished one rank below Calvin Awesome this season. Oh, that's high praise. Next to that legend. If you want to watch someone lose, watch Fort Morton. Well, he doesn't lose either, so yeah, that's not a good choice if you want to see someone lose.
If you want to see someone lose, you got to go watch Thaddeus from Going Nerdy.
That's who you really want to watch. That's
who you really want to watch.
If you want to feel good, boy.
If you want to feel good about you doing GAC, if you're like, oh my God, I suck, it's like, go and watch Thaddeus
and
from
then
Going Nerdy.
I'm so
and then
good.
You'll be like, oh God,
I'm amazing.
At least I'm not the worst.
Yeah, like I'm amazing compared to this turd burglar. Seriously. I mean,
someone's going to tell him we're roasting him here.
Oh yeah, but he deserves it. Didn't even do a report last week, even though he did well. Wooden spoon before that. It's like, good God in heaven. Rambam says, wow. Wow about what?
Probably the Fort Mort comment.
Oh, yeah. We know that's not true, so yeah. So Calvin finished on top of you, Mr. Ray Rock says, Mr. Bone. Well, then, there you go.
HM Rask was in there, too. We had a pretty good grouping.
Yeah, let's see. There you go. So it's a Calvin sandwich. All right. I don't have anything else. I'll be back tonight for D&D, and then we'll do our weekly streams through Wednesday. Remember, next week after Wednesday, I will not be streaming other than a GAC here or there. It's the holidays. It's Thanksgiving here in the U.S., so I'm going to be busy with Thanksgiving, and then it's Christmas time in my house, and we do... It's not like I'm going to be having a nice little vacation. Although it's fun. I enjoy, even though it's a lot of work, pulling all the boxes and getting the Christmas decorations up and stuff and doing all that stuff. I enjoy it. You put on the Christmas music, you get some holiday cheer and listen and do all the Christmas decorations. So yeah, make everything look like a goddamn Sears catalog. That's all I got to say. So, all right. So on behalf of myself and the Academy, thank you guys so much for joining. Have a great rest of your day. If you need me for anything, hit me up. Make sure you check out these great channels and we will holler at you guys later. Peace out.